4-2 on the season after they downed the Jets 13-11. Denver's defense led the way, holding Justin Fields to 45 yards passing in Tampa. Baker Mayfield threw for 256 and 2 scores, helping propel the Buccos to a 30-19 win over the Niners. The Colts improved to 5-1 after they escaped with a 31-27 victory over the Cardinals. Rico Dowdle continues to turn heads in Carolina. The 6-year pro torched his former team for 239 total yards. Panthers outlast the Cowboys 30-27. The Patriots improved to 4-2 after Drake May threw for 261 in a 25-19 win over the Saints. And in Sunday Night Football, Patrick Mahomes threw for 257 yards and 3 touchdowns to lead the Chiefs to a 30-17 win over the Lions. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
It's a Monday, 13th day of October, 2025. It's a holiday for some, as it is Columbus Day. So I think you're going to find the banks are closed, no mail service, and a few other issues. And I'm here in the newsroom. It's Jared Anchondo, so we are here to make your day, right?
Oh, yes, of course. And, you know, it's a little chilly out, so, yeah, you gotta get prepared in these mornings, you know?
That's not chilly.
Well, chilly enough compared to summer.
Okay, anyway, well, with the weather change, it's time for me to tell you about the Peanut Patch in Yuma.
All right.
Okay, Peanut Patch, neat place, great people, and the Peanut Patch is there. It's a great way to, get away for a Columbus Day. And, a great place to visit most any time. The Peanut Patch. You can Google the Peanut Patch. You'll get directions. It's easy to get to. And when you get there, you're going to love it. Well, yes, there's far more than peanuts. They carry homemade chocolates. They make them right there. Pecan turtles, a special recipe made from scratch. They're delicious. You will enjoy the Peanut Patch. And it's a great place to, order gifts for your friends and family back east, or north or south or west or wherever. The Peanut Patch. You can go online, thepeanutpatch.com, and take a look and see all the great gifts that they have. And, order some for friends and family. Order some for yourself. Okay.
Yeah, they have a mini post office, don't they? Like in the back?
They have their own post office, so you can just ship from there. And like I said, far more than just peanuts. It's a neat place with great people.
Well, it's really cool, yeah. They'll help you get it ramped up and stuff and sent out. That's a good deal.
Yeah, and they're ready for you. Okay, had a good weekend, right?
Great weekend.
Okay. So, around the Buckley household, my wife, Pam, just getting over the lingering effects of COVID. But we did spend some time in the yard, in the garden, and I did most of the heavy lifting, the prep work, getting the garden ready. She planted a number of varieties of lettuce and salad greens yesterday.
All right.
So we'll wait. Probably in about 6 to 8 weeks, we've got fresh greens.
Sounds good.
Okay, and the bell peppers made it through the summer, and we're going to be harvesting a bountiful crop of bell peppers. So, okay. Anyway, I mentioned my wife Pam had COVID. COVID's going around. The New York Post reports there's a new strain of COVID-19 known as the Stratus virus. It's sweeping the country. Yeah, just in time for the annual respiratory illness season, right? And, I can tell. Yeah, people are swiftly and responsibly immunizing. This morning on my way into work, I saw a guy vaccinating himself behind the bus station there at 7th and State.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We've got birthdays.
Birthday time.
We've got our big shot birthdays. Let's celebrate with Paul Simon. He's 84. Robert Lamb of Chicago, to the group Chicago, he's 81. Actor Demond Wilson, 79. Singer Sammy Hagar, 78. Singer John Ford Coley of England and John Ford Coley, 77. Model Beverly Johnson, 73. Actor John Lone, 73. Singer, actor, talk show host Marie Osmond, 66. Actor Takea Crystal K. May is 63. Actor Christopher Judge, 61. Actor Reginald Ballard is 60. Actor Kate Walsh, 58. Actor Tisha Campbell Martin, 57. Actor Sacha Baron Cohen is 54. Actor Keely Sanchez, 49. Actor Caleb McLaughlin, 24. Local birthdays, got them coming up.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
Is your everyday congestion preventing you from enjoying life's big moments? Try Vicks Sinex Saline today and get yourself back in the action. Vicks Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion with a gentle ultrafine mist. Sinex Saline's drug-free, no-mess formula instantly moisturizes and soothes dry, irritated nasal passages for quick and effective relief. Get back to enjoying life's big moments to the fullest without having to worry about everyday congestion holding you back. Just Sinex, breathe, use as directed.
We have happy birthday wishes for Noel Moreno, Mark Jacob Jr., Esmeralda Robles, Laura Ariano, Eduardo Cardenas, Marion Moe, Michael Duran, Eduardo Carrillo, Stephanie Boutwell, Tina Allen, and Becky Alanis. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. Short list, but lots of quality there. Okay, we've got news and good stuff. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, didn't mean to wake you up. Have another cup of coffee. It's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News special report, a day of joy tinged with sadness. The Israeli army has just announced the Red Cross. It's on its way to collect the remains of several dead hostages after 20 of the living were released today in exchange for almost 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. President Trump spoke in the Israeli Knesset.
The long and painful nightmare is finally over.
Prime Minister Netanyahu.
You are committed to this peace. I am committed to this peace. And together, Mr. President, we will achieve this peace.
President Trump has just landed in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, where he will attend a summit with leaders from more than 24 other nations. CBS's Nancy Cordes is there.
An orderly Israeli withdrawal from Gaza must still be worked out, along with a plan for Hamas fighters to hand over their weapons. And then, who exactly will govern Gaza? Who will rebuild it? And how many countries will fund that work?
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. KXO.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Reaction to news of the release of the remaining Israeli hostages in the Gaza Strip. Eric Simon with the Simon Wiesenthal Center in Los Angeles says he's cautiously optimistic about the future of the region.
It is certainly our hope that the second phase and successive phases also hold so that both people, both Israelis and Palestinians, can live in peace and dignity and security.
Final group of hostages have been held for just over 2 years. Residents of a San Francisco neighborhood expressing shock at news that 4 family members were found dead inside their home last week.
I've been in the neighborhood for 69 years, and nothing ever really happens like this. And for a tragedy to happen like this, it's devastating to everybody.
Catherine Doan and other neighbors say they knew the family had been living there but hadn't seen them recently. Police investigating the deaths as a possible murder-suicide. Kaiser Permanente workers around California could be walking off the job tomorrow. Gas prices in the state, $4.66 a gallon, up a penny from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. If you log on to imperialvalleyair.org, you'll get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
I found out that one of my players was vaping, and I said, hey, right now it's time to be honest with me. He said almost everybody in my team was vaping. The next day, all the parents came in. I said, how many of you guys think that your kids are vaping? Not one of them raised their hand. There's a joint fight to make something better. We don't sit back and let it happen.
Coach Sanchez is exposing Big Tobacco's playbook. Learn how he and other Californians are beating Big Tobacco at undo.org.
Greatness is here. All 830 of our famous footwear stores now carry Jordan brand. So it's easy to score Jordan brand footwear and accessories, from hats to backpacks to socks, for the full family at a store near you. Famous Footwear's in-store fit experts will help you find the perfect style and the perfect fit. Because every day is a chance to make it famous. Come in and shop Jordan brand footwear and accessories at your local Famous Footwear store today.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. You will find one at the Imperial Valley Mall, another at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and also at El Centro Motors.
KXO News. 2 dead in Winter Haven. 2 men died from apparent gunshot wounds at about 6:30 p.m. Friday. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies from Winter Haven substation responded to the report of 2 deceased men at a residence in the 500 block of Railroad Avenue. Deputies located 2 men, both dead from apparent gunshot wounds. The Imperial County Sheriff's Investigation Unit, with support from the Scientific Investigations Unit and the County Coroner's Office, have initiated an investigation. The incident is being treated as a suspicious death investigation. Preliminary findings indicate that there are no outstanding suspects. State pre-deploys resources. Governor Gavin Newsom approved the pre-positioning of fire and rescue resources in Imperial and San Bernardino counties. According to the governor's office, the action was in response to the remnants of Tropical Storm Priscilla passing through the area. The action was initiated on Thursday and will remain in effect through it was through the weekend. Resources were pre-positioned for the use of a total of 4 fire engines, 1 bulldozer, and an unmanned aircraft system with 2 support personnel. Staging locations and response assignments are coordinated by local officials. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. Now we're talking the very best brands: Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and more, all at the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, cars, trucks, and SUVs. Factory-trained technicians, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, at the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall, and mobile service vans that come to you. It's Quick Lane.
A Salton Sea disturbance call ended with a man in jail. On Tuesday evening, October 7th, Imperial County Sheriff's deputies were called to a report of a disturbance at a residence in the 1200 block of Red Sea Avenue in Salton City. A woman caller told dispatch that there were multiple individuals at her residence threatening to harm her son. On arrival, deputies saw an estimated 8 males in front of the yard. As deputies approached, one of the subjects began walking towards the house, disregarding commands to stop. He then tried to flee. During a foot pursuit, deputies observed the subject holding a firearm. Despite commands to stop and drop the weapon, the suspect continued to run. He was seen throwing the firearm over a fence into a nearby yard. The runner was apprehended a short time later. Suspect, 18-year-old Octavio Morales of Thermal, was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail on charges including carrying a concealed firearm on person and possession of a large-capacity magazine. Firearm was recovered. Imperial County Sheriff's Office continues to investigate the incident. And Vital Resource Fair will be this Wednesday. Representative Raul Ruiz announced the fair to provide information about the federal government shutdown. According to Dr. Ruiz, the fair will connect citizens directly with local organizations and programs offering support during the shutdown. Virtual Resource Fair will start at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, October 15th on YouTube. You can go to the KXO website, check out the this news story, and there's a YouTube link right there. Take you straight to it. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and the weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment, but you can schedule an appointment for Quick Lane or for the mobile service vans just by going online, elcentromotors.net. Get ready for fun and have a great time with the Victoria Homes family. Saturday, October 18th, it's the grand opening of Victoria Homes Cambria 4. There'll be a DJ, hot dogs, a bounce house, and a meet and greet with the new Cambria 4 team. An open house with tours of the unique and distinctive new Cambria 4 homes from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. All on Saturday, October 18th, and all are welcome. Cambria 4, the latest from the Valley's leader for over 35 years, Victoria Homes. Welcome home to Cambria 4 by Victoria Homes. Directions and more information at victoriahomesimperial.com or call 760-352-9300. 352-9300. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Key infrastructure upgrades, major upgrade project, the Imperial Irrigation District, California's third largest public utility, celebrated the completion of a major upgrade project. It was at their main substation in Westmoreland. The upgrade enhances the energy system reliability and resiliency to serve its power customers long into the future. The $1.7 million investment in the project is part of the IID's overall Powering Our Community Together initiative, in which more than 270 projects are planned during the next 15 years to modernize critical power infrastructure and enhance grid reliability and energy operations. District 1 Director Alex Cardenas said the major improvements in Westmoreland will boost system reliability, increase operational flexibility, and support long-term stability of the electrical network to better serve IID customers. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held recently to mark the completion of the project. Brawley stated the city address is coming up. Mayor Gale will present the State of the City address on Friday, October 24th. The event will be held at the historic Hidalgo Hall in Brawley beginning at 6 p.m. Citizens may RSVP at Brawley City Hall. And speaking of Brawley, Cattle Call is not far off. The Cattle Call Jamboree is presented by One World Beef. The theme this year is Let's Rock and Rodeo. Cattle Call Week kicks off November 1st with the chili cook-off at Plaza Park in Brawley starting at 5 p.m. The kickoff mega mixer will be held November 3rd at the Hart Insurance Center, and that'll begin at 6 p.m. Mariachi night will be Wednesday, November 5th at Plaza Park, and that'll be at 5 p.m. Chuck Wagon Breakfast will be Saturday, November 8th at 5 a.m., and the 69th Annual Cattle Call Parade will start at 9 a.m. To travel down Main Street of Brawley, the 3 Cattle Call Rodeo performances will be held at the Cattle Call Arena, and looks like on November 7th and 8th, the performances will start at 7 p.m. On Sunday, November 9th, the rodeo starts at 1 p.m. And a special story time will be coming up. It's being held Wednesday, October 15th. That's this Wednesday. The Imperial County Free Library in Heber, in collaboration with Imperial County Board of Supervisors District 2, will be hosting story time for all ages. It is a fun and engaging community literacy celebration inspired by the beloved Paletero Man. It's the Paletero Man. Okay, cool. The event will be at 1132 Heber Avenue in Heber from 3 to 5 p.m. on this Wednesday. Attendees will be able to meet the Paletero Man and enjoy a free paleta. Guests will participate in story time, get creative with take-home crafts, and enjoy simple, fun games suitable for all ages. The family-friendly event is designed to promote literacy and foster community engagement in a festive, welcoming environment. Paletero Man, he's cool. Champion! Champion, that's what he calls me whenever he's always roaming the streets. He's a nice guy. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
According to the National Weather Service, below normal temperatures will be common in the Imperial Valley throughout this week. Our high yesterday, 92, the overnight low, 63. It will be sunny today with a high near 87, west wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Clear tonight, a low around 59, west wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Those winds turn out of the north after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 81. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. 67 degrees, 30% relative humidity, wind out of the west 7 to 10 miles an hour, and air quality is good everywhere in the valley. Local news, page 2 in the weather, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Listen up, Yuma. The Yuma County Fall Fest is coming October 17th through the 19th. And for your musical pleasure, the fairgrounds are bringing you the hit American alternative rock band, Gin Blossoms, performing on the main stage Saturday, October 18th at 8 p.m. Come enjoy the hit band behind Hey Jealousy, Found Out About You, and Follow You Down. Don't miss Gin Blossoms at this year's Yuma County Fall Fest, Saturday, October 18th. To get your Fall Fest tickets, visit yumafair.com.
It's sports time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. Major League Baseball. The American League Championship Series, the Mariners topped the Blue Jays 3-1 last night. Mariners and the Blue Jays will go back. They'll be back at it in Toronto today. And this evening, the Dodgers and the Brewers will tee it up. The Dodgers will start Blake Snell.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
NFL football action yesterday. The Broncos won. They held on, beat the hapless Jets 13-11. Colts topped the Cardinals 31-27. Chargers slipped by the Dolphins 29-27. Patriots beat the Saints 25-19. Steelers, they beat the Browns 23-9. Panthers over the Cowboys 30-27. Seahawks stomped the Jaguars 2012. It was the Rams. Well, the Ravens are not very good. Rams 17, Ravens 3. Raiders won. They beat the Titans 2010. Packers over the Bungles 27-18. Buccaneers beat the 49ers 30-19. And the Chiefs beat the Lions 30-17. Monday Night Football, 4:30 this afternoon. It'll be the Bills and the Falcons. We've got game on AM 1230 KXO. Well, Penn State has fired Coach James Franklin after 12 seasons. Franklin is owed more than $49 million, according to his contract. It's the second biggest buyout in college football history. Associate head coach Terry Smith will serve as the Nittany Lions interim head coach for the remainder of the season. And high school football, Friday Night Lights, it was Holtville. They beat Centro 32-27 in an important IVL matchup. Another important IVL matchup, Imperial ran past Calexico 34-6. Calipatria beat up on Somerton 48-3. That was Thursday night. Palo Verde topped Vincent Memorial 2014. Brawley and Southwest both had byes. Don't forget, Monday Night Football, the Bills and the Falcons, 4 o'clock this afternoon on AM 1230. Sports Time brought to you this morning by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way to a healthier future.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Joe Mokier, Philippe Aguillon, and Peter Howitt won the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics for their research into the impact of innovation on economic growth and how new technologies replace older ones, a key economic concept known as creative destruction. The winners represent contrasting but complementary approaches to economics. Mokier is an economic historian who delved into long-term trends using historical sources. Howitt and Aguillon relied on mathematics to explain how creative destruction works. Dutch-born Mokier is from Northwestern University, Aguillon from the Collège des Français and the London School of Economics, and Canadian-born Howitt is from Brown University. Well, Beijing has vowed countermeasures against Washington if U.S. President Donald Trump makes good on his threat to impose new 100% tariffs on Chinese imports. Trump's latest threat came after China unleashed a raft of export restrictions on rare earth minerals last week. The escalating tensions threatened to derail months of progress in trade talks. Resorting to threats of high tariffs is not the right way to engage with China, a Ministry of Commerce spokesman said Sunday in Beijing's first comments on the threat. If the U.S. persists in acting unilaterally, China will resolutely take corresponding measures to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. Our position on a tariff war remains consistent. We do not want one, but we are not afraid of one. Speaking of that, U.S. stocks rebounding from Friday's bruising sell-off after President Trump has softened his stance on the Chinese tariffs. Right now, the Dow up 418 points at 45,895. The S&P 500 up 72 points at 6624. And the NASDAQ up 319 points at 22,523. Gold is soaring, up $120 an ounce at $4,119.90 an ounce. Oil up $1.01 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their #1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 87. West wind 5 to 15, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Clear tonight, a low around 59. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north after midnight. Those winds could gust as high as 30 miles an hour. Sunny on Tuesday with a high near 81. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. 68 degrees. And financial news with a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service in the Valley offering 24-hour-a-day service. 4th and Heil, El Centro. We are KXO Centro, California.
Sponsored by T-Mobile.
The long and painful nightmare is finally over.
President Trump in Israel as Hamas releases all 20 living hostages and Israel frees 1,900 prisoners, ending 2 years of war in Gaza. CBS's Tony DeCopel is in Jerusalem.
Former hostages finally back in the arms of their loved ones. And there is also rejoicing among the Palestinians. Buses with prisoners and detainees swapped for Israeli hostages rolled into Ramallah, and inside Gaza, that devastated area of this part of the world, Israeli troops have pulled back, and aid trucks have been pulling in, filled with food and with medicine.
CBS's Nancy Cordes is in Egypt. President Trump has just arrived there.
Dozens of world leaders have flown here to Sharm el-Sheikh. They are ready to get to work with President Trump, hammering out the finer details of this peace plan, because there is still a lot of disagreement. Case in point, as President Trump was giving that well-received speech to the Knesset, there was an opposition leader who stood up, started shouting, was holding a sign that said, "Recognize Palestine."
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte hopes the next place for peace is Ukraine.
Of course, we also hope that this will help us in Europe to bring also peace about after this terrible war of aggression by Russia against Ukraine, which is still ongoing. Let's hope we can build on this momentum.
It's day 13 of the government shutdown. Vice President Vance has warned of deeper and painful cuts. The White House has indicated some 4,000 federal workers are being fired. House Speaker Mike Johnson this morning.
This marks the third week that Democrats have blocked paychecks to our troops. They blocked pay for 2.2 million federal workers, and they held critical services that the American people rely upon in limbo.
On the weather map, a storm system has been bashing much of the East Coast with wind and rain. CBS's Jim Crisula.
Coastal flood, rough surf, and high wind advisories are posted from the Carolinas to Maine. Lisa Conti lives at Broadkill Beach, Delaware.
I'm hoping it doesn't take a whole lot of our beach. That's my main concern.
Louisa Montgomery is on Sullivan's Island, South Carolina.
I've never seen this awful erosion. This is so scary. I would not want a big beach house for all the tea and china.
The storm dumped nearly 10 inches of rain in parts of South Carolina.
Flash flooding has caused damage in parts of the Southwest. Hundreds who live in southern Colorado were told to leave their homes because of rising water. Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 436 points. The NASDAQ is up 320. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
The most famous NFL fan was at the game last night.
A showgirl returned to the football field to cheer on her favorite tight end.
Mr. Taylor, life of a rock star, right? Caitlin Clark's back there, life of a hooper too.
NBC Sports spotted Taylor Swift massive engagement ring on full display in a star-studded suite at Arrowhead Stadium, hugging her future father-in-law as they got set to watch her fiancé Travis Kelce and his Kansas City Chiefs host the Detroit Lions. It was the singer's first public appearance at a game this season, and maybe she brought the luck. Chiefs won it 30-17. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And as that game ended,
we got a little fight here, a little altercation going on. I don't know what started it.
Detroit's Brian Branch slugged Kansas City's Juju Smith-Schuster. Branch later apologized and said it was childish. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was